And there's definitely a lot of fear surrounding this mysterious and deadly virus. And joining me to talk about his ordeal is Jaron Evans. He is a professional quarterback who plays in Wuhan. It was a passenger on yesterday's flight. Now, good morning, Jared. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I appreciate you interviewing me.
Let's go ahead and talk about the current conditions you're in right now. I understand you are on March Air Reserve Base. What do the conditions look like for you? Where are you staying? Are you guys being checked out at this point?
Yeah, so we're not allowed to leave the base at this time. A minimum of 72 hours is what they're telling us. We are getting checked all the time with our temperature. Yesterday, we had a real screening with our blood, our nozzle, and also our mouth. So they said that it'll be 72 hours until we get the results back. So we're here waiting, and they're feeding us pretty good. So.
You did describe it seems a little bit like a vacation. You're not, in a sense, really being put in a bubble and constantly checked out. But you did also tell me, are you able to actually speak to the other passengers? Are you guys able to communicate with each other?
Yes, we are. We definitely allowed to communicate with each other, but we're still all taking precautions. Everyone is still here outside wearing masks. I'm personally still wearing gloves when I'm speaking and I'm around other people. Some people are not. Some people are just, happy to be back here in the United States grounds, and they're outside breathing the beautiful, fresh California air.
That is true. I know. Let's go ahead and veer to talking about this flight. We were told passengers on the flight were checked out multiple times, once in Wuhan, another time in Alaska, and then again when you guys landed in Moreno
Yes.
Valley. At any point, did anyone show any symptoms on that flight?
No, no one showed any kind of symptoms. We've been checked numerously. If I had to count, maybe about 15 to 16 times throughout the whole process from Wuhan all the way to, when we landed here in California. So they took a lot of major precautions. The whole airplane was sterilized. Even the consulates were doing a very good job to keep us very calm, collective. I personally, again, was wearing gloves. I wasn't outside, talking to a lot of people with my mask down. Everybody was just all in cheer, to be honest, all in cheer, and just happy to, come back to their family here in the States.
We've seen the numbers of 170 killed, more than 8,000 people may
Yeah.
be infected with the coronavirus. Can you give me a sense of what things are like for people in Wuhan? I know you have been out there for about 2 years playing football. What is it like for people there?
They're scared. They are very scared, and so was I. I mean, it's a tragic thing going on in Wuhan, and it's something that you can't take lightly. You have to take this very seriously. This is a virus that has completely been killing people and has been infected 7,000 plus people to this day. So people are taking major precautions. Everything is shut down. When I say shut down, I mean it's completely isolated, like a ghost town. No mom and pop stores, no train stations, no taxis, no personal vehicles are allowed on the road. The military has shut down all highways in and out of Wuhan and all the provinces. So it's something serious that the Wuhanese people have to really take serious.
And I know I saw your Instagram. You have traveled a lot. You told me you played football not only in Wuhan, but also in Europe.
Yes.
Tell me, does this change your perspective on traveling the world? Do you plan to go back to Wuhan?
Um, I'm not gonna go back to Wuhan as now, but hopefully, when over time things get cleared up, and it's safe to go back, to Wuhan. I mean, it's like my second home. The people there love me. I'm doing a great job with playing professional football over there, and if I can go back, I will go back. But again, it does kind of scare you because this virus is, human to human contact, and now that you've seen cases all around the world, it's kind of iffy to travel. It's like you don't know what to do. It's very scary at this time.
Some people, they will have to continue monitoring people for up to 4 days, or 14 days, excuse me. Is
Yeah.
that the case?
Yes, some people are staying to choose a little longer, waiting for the blood test, which take about 6 days, 7 days to get back. But most of the people are probably so eager to go home, to be honest with you, after they get the clearance. So I talked to somebody. They said they're gonna stay as long as possible until they have full clearance to leave.
Again,
So it's the CDC, yes.
we are glad that you are home.